Coming up on this episode of Luke and Pete talking shit.
The smell comes from the fruit. That's Nigerians get it as well because they eat jollof rice and goat guts and cow.
That's not what you're talking about though. We're talking about body odor.
Yeah, but it's the food that you're eating creates the smell.
No. Some people, I've smelled white people who've got body odor. They stink.
They probably eat a lot of ethnic food.
No. Are you mad? You think only ethnic people have body odor?
What is body odor? It's the smell.
It's bacteria under your arms, you stupid. What's in your foreskin when you smell it?
Hey, cheaters!
Welcome back to Luke and Pete,
Talking shit.
the place where Luke and Pete
Talk that shit.
every single week. How are we doing, our lovely Sheets of family?
Welcome back to the good ship, our horse, people.
Yes, where we don't give a fuck about what we say, and we say it every day with our chest.
And if you don't like it, da 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 da.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Whackity whack.
Don't come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit.
That.
Yeah.
That's right. Good that.
So anyway, we went to Spotify today.
So we were at Spotify and we went in the wrong entrance because Spotify is really weird. It's got an entrance up on another street level and then, which is the artist entrance, and then one for the kind of staff.
Yeah.
But we didn't know where the artist entrance was, so we went to the staff entrance. But then the security, I buzzed the door, and then the door opens, electric version, and the security guard walked out, and he was an old man.
He looked remarkably
like Dustin Hoffman, you were saying.
Yeah, Dustin
and Luke
Hoffman.
told him that to his face.
I said it. You look like Dustin Hoffman. And he was like, yeah.
But you said it after he stepped into me.
Yeah,
he kind of like stepped into me unnecessarily provocatively. And if I was a provocateur, an Asian provocateur,
yeah,
then I would have instigated a fight, obviously. Because what if I didn't move?
Do you know what's weird? Because we were both standing. He didn't step into me.
No, but I was in the doorway. Well, he wouldn't have stepped into you because he would have been. That would have been. Yeah. What was it? Where was I standing and you were standing?
I don't know. I thought we were standing shoulder to shoulder, but he went that way towards you. And then I was like, "You look like Dustin Hoffman." And then he was like, "Yeah,
yeah." He did come towards me, didn't he?
Yeah,
he was provoking.
And then he started asking us questions. Well, who you here for? We're like, yeah, we're meant to be here. We've got a meeting to shoot some content.
And then he said, have you got an email? And Luke pulls out WhatsApp.
Yeah, who's
got to trust WhatsApp?
Well, it's got a name in it, and he's like, yeah, okay, all right. Well, you can't go through this way. And then I was like, I was going to have a go at him. He's like, you go this way, take the left, go up this way, and then go around here.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, fine. Then our account manager comes running out. She goes, hey, boys, come. And then
it was awkward because
no, it wasn't awkward at that point. We just because no one was there. It was just her. Yeah. Then she walks us in.
Oh yeah.
And then we see the security guard, and Pete almost goes, "Oh, this is awkward." Oh, oh. And then he looks me in the eye, and I look him back. I goes, "Turns out we can go in this way." Then Pete bursts out laughing in his face.
Yeah, but he deserved it. You can't not deserve it and then accept it.
It's people. He was trying to display
an air of
power.
Yeah, but you're not powerful, mate. You're an old man.
But it's people who haven't amounted to much.
I know, but you're in a doorway.
I think it's human nature to want to be
somebody.
Yeah,
but you're not anybody, so no need to act like that, buddy.
Yeah, but I think because he was nobody is the reason why he does that like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get people in powerful positions. You won't even know they're powerful.
Yeah, but it just makes me frown down on a further because I think, oh bless him, he's trying to, use some sort of power on me.
Mm.
But I just pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
I do. I pity him because I just think, well, you don't need to act like that, mate. And you probably wouldn't have acted like that if you weren't getting paid for it. But you could have done a more effective job and not provoked the situation. Because actually it made me a bit more angry than what I was naturally.
But you didn't do anything.
But I was more ready to do something.
But you didn't do anything.
Because I thought, bless him, he's an old man trying to do his job.
He wasn't that. I wouldn't say he's an old man.
Well, he had a lot of grace.
He tried to get me back. I tried to be like, I looked at the old typewriters.
It's embarrassing his comeback.
They had some old typewriters. Like, oh, these are nice. He's like, bit before my time, actually. And tried to be like, but I'm like,
No, he said about us.
yeah,
More your age, was
yeah,
it?
more your age, yeah, a bit before my time, more your age. I was like, yeah, bro, we're clearly younger than you.
I know. It's like you're fully grey, man.
Yeah, but I don't think he was trying. I think he just tried to be playful.
No, I think what happened there was he'd had an awkward confrontation. He'd been made to look the lower party out of all of us there, because he was made to look really, because we came in the way he didn't want us to, and I could tell that annoyed him.
You know, of course he did. If I tell, like, it's like this. It's like this. You close the door on someone. No, stay out.
Yeah.
Then your wife comes and opens the door. No, they're allowed in. Thank you. You're like, I'm not even king of this
Yeah,
castle.
I know.
I'm here for security.
But he looked. You've been diminished. You've been demoted. Stand down, young man, old man.
Yeah.
Right, in this case, right.
Yeah.
But that's why I had to laugh, because it was funny. It was like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Personally, if I had it my way, I probably would go around the other way to avoid this awkward, whatever this is right now.
I don't mind awkward situations.
No. But I did find it awkward. Poor chap doing security and then trying to act hard and then just gets shut up and know your place and stand in the corner. Let them in. They're the talent.
Awkward situations are. I thrive in awkward situations. I like awkward situations. I'm trying to think. There are times when I don't. When I have to look away, like some things on TV make me cringe. Or I can't watch them. I can't watch cringe-worthy things on TV. I have to skip past it.
What do you mean cringe?
Like, I'm trying to think of something that stood out to me. Like, I'll see something on TV and I'm like, oh, like, or a clip of something and I'm like, oh, like,
like when a comedian tries to do a stand-up clip or something, or something, and it's like, oh,
no, not that, not even that. It's just like it could be like fictional, but it's an awkward like cringe. I don't know.
Oh, you'd hate The Office then. Have you ever watched The Office?
Not really.
That's full of cringe stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What? You was talking about an office, flirting in the office.
Oh, sorry to jump in there, guys. And
Sorry, we know we keep interrupting you, but just pay. We've got something to say to you.
if you could hit the follow button or the subscribe button, click it now.
You'll be doing us a lot of help.
You'll be doing us a big favor. Also, leave a comment. And we've got a Patreon.
Oh, the lovely Patreon, where you get some more of the Luke and Pete exclusive material.
You got an encyclopedia of extra episodes to go through that have never been watched before.
The pranks, the activities, the Luke
versus Pete, which we're doing again. Yeah. Another one this week. We're going breakdancing.
Yeah.
We go head to head with a professional.
Bust out some moves.
Yeah, we bust out some moves together.
You get the behind the scenes of the live show, which we just got to see, so we're going to publish that.
We're going to publish that with some of the clips from the live show that you can get a little sneak peek at if you didn't go to the live show.
And also, you get a Patreon exclusive every Thursday. It comes out early morning.
And you also get these episodes that come out every Tuesday. You get them early on a Sunday, so you can watch them on the way to work.
They're uncensored. You get all the swear words.
All the swear words in there. All the swear words in there, and all the extras in there.
All right, so go and check it out.
And don't sign up on Apple. Sign up on the Patreon website.
Please sign up on the Patreon website.
Because
go to
patreon.com/Luke and Pete.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sign up through the website. Don't sign up through the Apple app, because Apple will add a bit on. So we're trying to save you some money, right? And they always rip the ass out of you. So go and do it on the website. Then after you've signed up, download the Apple app and sign up through there. Not sign up, but log in through the Apple app. Yeah, so Charlotte had a guy flirting with her in the office, but he's a bit like, not flirting. He was kind of quiet around her in the office, but then they went to like a staff party and they were doing karaoke.
Yeah.
And then he was like, Charlotte, I love you. And he professed his love to Charlotte, right?
Really?
Yeah. Why are you so shocked?
What do you mean?
Why you're shocked? Like, oh, you're looking at me like, really? Someone loves Charlotte?
No, that's your insecurity, man.
I'm
I'm shocked that someone could be so brazen like that.
Yeah,
to confess, like,
no,
you haven't spoken,
he was drunk,
and then you're like, "I love you, Charlotte."
He was drunk.
Don't say stuff like that about someone could love Charlotte.
No, well, you pulled a face.
Yeah, because the guy's weird. It's nothing to do with Charlotte.
All right, okay, all right.
You're insecure, man.
No, you're insecure. Calm down. I'm just
You're calm down.
You're
trying to create something between me and Charlotte. No. Charlotte's watching this like.
No, I'm not. No. Yeah, no, but so Charlotte. Because I was talking about it with, like, when someone flirts with you. Because when someone flirts with you, you have to sort of, you know.
What did Charlotte do? You haven't got Charlotte done.
She was like, because I was talking about an instance with her where someone flirted with me. And then she brought up that instance. She was like, when someone flirts with me, the way you have to deal with a man flirting with you, if you are not happy with that way he's flirting, you need to put him down. You have to bring him down a step or two.
How would she do it? Did she say?
So he professed his love at this work party over the karaoke. Everyone saw it. Everyone was like, oh my God. And then the next day, when everyone came in the office, he came in really hungover and was like, oh God. And everyone's sitting around, yeah. And he's like, oh God, yeah, God, last night, bloody hell, I was really drunk. And Charlotte said, yeah, you were drunk. He goes, oh yeah, I can't remember anything. And she goes, you don't remember telling me you loved me in front of everyone?
No, that's bringing it back up again.
No, she wanted him to realize his actions in the sober environment.
What, in front of everybody?
In front of everyone, yeah.
That's humiliating.
It was humiliating what he did to her.
What, saying you love someone?
Yeah, because he knows I'm in a relationship with Charlotte.
Yeah, but just saying, okay, if you love someone, you love someone. That's
Luke,
not humiliating
he
someone.
knows I'm in a relationship with her.
Yeah.
So why are you going behind my back and trying to...
No, 1 second. But that's not humiliating somebody. If you love somebody, if you fancy someone...
You have to knock them down a peg or two.
He was drunk. For one, he was drunk. Don't humiliate someone in front of people when you're sober.
No.
Someone that's drunk.
Charlotte found it humiliating.
Yeah, but he was drunk.
Well, okay, let's do everything when I'm drunk and blame it on me being drunk then. Okay? Shall
So
we do
one
that?
okay,
Shall we go to
1
court
second.
and say, why did you do that?
1 second.
Why did you do that?
Okay,
Oh,
1
sorry, I
second.
was drunk.
Do you act the same way? Do you act the same way when you're drunk?
You act a bit more confident.
Okay. So do you think what he done was malicious?
I think don't come looking
No.
to try and get my girlfriend to love
Can
you.
you ask me answer the question? Do you think what he done was malicious?
To me, yes.
You think he intentionally was trying to hurt you?
There'd been a build up to this.
1 second. Do you think he was trying to hurt you?
I think that there was a build up to this. He wouldn't back off after he'd already dropped hints, and she.
I thought you said he said nothing around her. He was quiet.
No, he was quiet, but he said, "Oh, you know."
No, you're making things up now.
No,
you're trying to
I'm
paint.
not-
No, I know you. You're trying to paint to make him a bad guy. No, you're trying to make things up.
I'm
You're
not
trying to
doing
make
stuff.
Go on.
He would. I think he sent her a gift on her birthday, flowers. I think it was.
Was that at this office?
I think it was that guy.
No, you're lying. You're lying now. Do you know what Pete likes? He's like, oh, that's not bad what she's done.
So no, it was too forward. She didn't like it.
No, but it wasn't like he was drunk.
No, it doesn't make a difference.
Okay,
Doesn't make a difference. If you're going to say that when you're drunk, say it when you're sober in front of everyone. Say it right now in front of everyone.
But the
Charlotte
point,
basically said, "Don't ever say something like that again. Don't ever do that again. I find it embarrassing. Don't do that again. I find it
yeah.
No, she said I find it uncomfortable.
Take him to one side and say that.
Nah. He
Why?
wouldn't listen.
What? How do you know he wouldn't listen?
You have to even it up a bit. You did it in front of everyone. I'll do it in front of everyone.
No, that's
and I'm
humiliating.
sober.
No, that's not nice.
No,
man.
I think that's fair. If a man does that to a woman and she's in a relationship, I love you, Charlotte. I want to be with you.
Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman.
Huh?
Doesn't matter. Don't make it sexist. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. A woman could do it to a man as well.
Nah, it is looked at differently. If a woman does that to a man, it's looked at differently. Just like
No, you want it
if
even?
a woman,
You want it even? Let's have it even.
I want it even.
Well, then shut up. Then talk
No,
about even. Treat
no,
even.
I am talking about
treat evenly.
But I'm talking about if you're in a club as a man
Yeah.
and you grab a woman's ass, it's frowned upon. If you're in a club as a woman and you grab a man's ass, I'd be like, why does she get away with it?
No. I've seen a woman do that to celebrity, and he threw water in her face.
Yeah, I think I'd do that as well if I was a celebrity. Because I'd react the way I should react.
Yeah.
But if I was single and I'm in a club and a woman grabs my ass, I'm going to receive the ass grab.
Yeah, because
Would you receive the ass grab?
It depends on the woman.
If the woman's a munter.
No.
Exactly. But if she's really good looking and stunning, what would you do?
Yeah, I'd say they'll grab the front.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you'd receive the ass grab.
But my point,
Happily.
I'm going back to this. Watch this. The woman, I don't think someone,
you can't go around grabbing asses.
Forget
sex.
grabbing asses. No one was grabbing asses. We're talking about someone confessing their love. Yeah, like you've got these people that are kind of like nerds. Yeah, or and then when they get drunk, they get a bit of courage and I feel sorry for those people.
I feel sorry for him too, but you made someone feel uncomfortable, man.
Yeah, but don't retaliate by humiliating them in front. That person's gonna kill himself.
Nah, he didn't kill himself.
I'm saying he could have,
but he didn't. So let's act as if he didn't do that.
No.
And you can't use that one on everyone. Oh, careful. You can't say that because they might kill themselves. Because if you start throwing that around in every argument, then no one's going to do anything, are they? And you're going to let everyone act the way they want to act.
No, you can take someone to one side and be like, hey, buddy, listen, last night you got drunk. You've done something a bit out of order.
I'm gonna be honest. If someone did that to me, if I professed my love to someone, and the next day they came up to me and said, "Listen, I'll take you on the side. Look, it got a bit too comfortable. You know, I'd be like, she's flirting with me. She's flirting with me.
You're one of the people that
like,
can't read signals.
No.
You're like, yeah, this is I like you.
Yeah, no. See, you're thinking that. See, I'd be like, she's flirting with me. It's clearly she's flirting with me. But if someone does that in front of everyone and being like, yeah, it was uncomfortable, don't do that again, then I'm like, okay, this one's dead in the water.
So let me talk to you this. If a woman took you to one side and was like, listen, I don't like what you did last night, don't do that again, you'd think she's flirting with you.
But you said, you didn't say it like that. That's angry. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, okay.
But say it the way you said it first.
No. Take you to one side.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, don't do that again. I don't like what you've done.
That's more, I'd rather you did it in front of everyone so it's like slightly a bit more jokey.
Yeah, no, but it's not a joke.
No, but it's like...
How are you? Sorry.
She said it in a more direct, but in front of everyone. Oh yeah, you did that to me last night? Yeah, don't do that again. So it's kind of, whereas if you say it in private, listen, I'm going to pull you to one side here. Don't do that again. Find it very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Then I'd be like, she's not flirting, she's a psychopath. I'd rather you said that in front of everyone.
A psychopath.
That's a psychopath calling me out.
Setting a line, like setting boundaries, not psychopath,
No,
Pete.
I'd be like, I'm sorry, I was just having a bit of a laugh. I was a bit drunk.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't let it happen again.
All right, you said that the first time, but just try and...
No, you gave an excuse.
No, but you've pulled me to one side. It's awkward now.
Yeah. It was awkward last night.
You should have said it in front of everyone then.
You should
have said it in front of everyone.
Humiliate me in front of everyone.
Yeah,
no.
But she felt the need to even it out, and he apparently never did it again.
What are you like when someone flirts with you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm quite like, I kind of, I don't want to be rude like Charlotte, because like, not that she was rude, but
you love it.
No, I don't.
You love it.
It doesn't happen to me as much as it would happen to her, probably.
Yeah, but you love it. You enjoy it. You enjoy the attention. I tell you this: the only time Pete doesn't enjoy the attention is when the woman is not good looking. He actually finds that offensive. He gets if a woman is unattractive and flirts with Pete, he gets angry. I've been in a situation where a woman has taken a liking to Pete, and Pete was furious. Like, yeah, tell her to f*** off.
Yeah, but it's because I don't want to, like, don't come looking for me. Don't come looking for me in that situation, because now I'm in your category.
I think I like flirting more than the sex.
Do you?
I love, like, I could flirt and not now. I could flirt. Like, I like the...
No, I there's no point. I kind of find if a woman flirts with me now, I'm just nice. I'm not going to say, excuse me, even though I think it in my head. I kind of
What do you think in your head?
Excuse me, can you stop this now? Because I can't. This isn't.
No, you're lying. You're lying. You don't think that.
What do I think?
You don't think. Okay, all right. A beautiful woman comes up to you.
Yeah.
I know you wouldn't make any moves or flirt back, but you're not thinking, stop this now.
No,
I think you love the admiration.
I'd be like, does she found? Is this girl like? Is this going where I think you're going it? Are you taking this to that level? Because I can't go to that level. I can watch you dive in, and appreciate you, but I can't do anything. I can't act on it.
But it's flattering.
It's not really.
No, you're lying.
What?
You're lying. A beautiful woman comes up to you and flirts with you. It's not flattering.
It's a bit like I can look at her situation and go, "You're clearly not in the best situation yourself." So I can see why you're aiming it at me.
What do you mean?
Like, if she's flirting, I automatically think, why? Why is she flirting? Is it because she's not in the best situation currently herself? Like, currently not happy, maybe, oh, we'll see how fun it is elsewhere. But don't come looking for the fun from me. I mean, let me receive the flirting, but don't expect anything in return. I don't tend not to flirt back. I am nice back.
Yeah, you don't. I know you're not. You don't flirt back.
I don't flirt back,
but you're nice.
Yeah,
but I do. But you do enjoy it.
I have a think. Are they flirting?
Yeah.
So, and then when I figure out, then I'm like,
yeah. If they're attractive, then you're happy with it. If they're unattractive, you're angry.
When have I done that though?
What?
When someone unattractive done that?
Let's not get into details.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, let's not. But who wants to be flirted with by someone you're not, who's just like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. It is. I do find it is nice. Flirting with somebody is like the game, man. It's like I like that game. Like if a woman come up to me, is like, yeah, let's get it on. I'm like, nah. And the woman's
Let's
like,
get it on. That sounds like boxing. Yeah, let's get it on, mate. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I can't stand it when someone's too flirty. We've been in that situation before where someone's really flirty and it's just like, go away.
When? Well, that same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's annoying.
It was hilarious.
Stop annoying me.
Because it was like they tried to like separate us and pair us, and Pete was like,
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Don't try and make this. Oh, you talk to me. He talks. No, it's not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Pete was
that.
like,
You have to be-
yeah. So me and Pete would be over here. No. I'm with the three over here.
Yeah. I'm having fun with Luke. That's what's happening. We're not. You know.
That was hilarious though, man.
And you can tell what they do. They kind of paint their position that they're in their current relationship like it's terrible. How do you receive flirt? You love being. You're a little flirt with everyone, even the Muntas. You'll flirt with everyone. I've noticed it.
I flirt with everyone.
You'll flirt with like people that you wouldn't even get with.
Who have you seen that with without trying to divulge information? Who have you thought of? I can see when you think something goes
Like that, the girl in the comedy circuit.
about 8 of them's gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
You ain't getting me?
Yeah, I know. But that's what happens. You flirt away and you have a flirt.
No. I like being nice to people. I like.
Yeah, but if a woman came in and flirted with you outright, and you're obviously in a relationship, what would you do?
I don't think there's anything wrong with a harmless flirt.
It's a harmless flirt, but then she makes it harmless. She makes it harmful.
How?
Starts rubbing up against you.
No. You don't just start rubbing up against me.
No, that would get you excited though.
No. What do you mean?
If a woman started, like touching you, you'd be like, "Oh, you're touching me." I know what you're like, Luke. You're very touchy feely with the women, man. Oh, sorry, I touched your ass.
They're gonna play this in fucking court. They're gonna play this in court. You see, his friend says it. Character. Please go to the stand.
Character assassination.
Yeah. No. I'm friendly with people.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're worse than me.
No.
You're more susceptible to a flirt.
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with a harmless flirt. But do you know what is? Do you know what I do think about though? When I've hurt women in the past, yeah, like I've hurt my kid's mum.
Oh yeah.
And we'll just be talking in general conversation.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, we'll just be normal. We'll just be talking about the kids, and then she'll just be like this. She'll go back. She'll reminisce over something. She's like, "Yeah, that time was a really bad time in my life." And I'm like,
when you cheat, when you done something. Can I say cheated?
No, you can't say. Okay. Me, like, I wasn't cheating.
What were you doing?
None of your business.
Well, when you were seeing someone.
Yeah.
So you were seeing someone else.
We split up. We'd split up.
You'd split up, and then you're seeing her.
Seeing someone else.
Seeing someone else, but your missus now keeps bringing it up. Is it?
She would be, my kid's mum will say, "Yeah, when you done, it was really hard for me that time." And I thought, I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
I can see.
sake.
Yeah, but that's what. See, this is what women do. I think Charlotte would do that. If I cheated on Charlotte and then got back with her, she'd be like, "Yeah, but."
Hold on 1 second. I didn't cheat. You go back to the same narrative. You go back. You go back.
Okay, you didn't cheat, but you did get with someone else.
Yeah.
But within the time that you knew her as well. So you've gone with that woman knowing that your kid's mom exists.
Yeah.
So you still made the decision to get with someone else while she's around on the planet Earth, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're not the best person.
What do you mean?
Because you'd moved on a bit.
Yeah.
You weren't cheating, but you've gone to the next level and moving on. Then you've regretted it. Come crawling back.
No, I wasn't crawling back.
Well, you weren't crawling back, but you
you
went back, didn't you?
What?
You went back. You might not have crawled there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you drove back,
Go on.
right? So, so the point I'm making is, It is. A woman's never going to let you forget. A woman is like an elephant. They'll never forget.
Yeah, no, and it's not. It's like it's almost like you want them to do something bad, so you can
So you even it up a bit.
Even it up.
Like, come on, go and cheat on me.
Yeah. Because just I'll say something like there's always a point in time that a reference back, but when Ray was free.
Oh, and you're like, and
you know it's coming. I know
yeah,
it's coming
because she's mentioned Ray.
Yeah. I'm like,
so it's always that time.
Yeah, and you're like,
and like you can't talk about anything that happened in that period.
Yeah, you can't.
Like Ray's third birthday, don't bring it up.
No, the pictures from the photo album.
Yo, let's move past.
You know what?
No, you've skipped a few pages.
No, you was really skinny then. Yeah, I wasn't eating because I was stressed out.
Is that what she said? Oh, you see, see, Charlotte would do that. Charlotte 100% would do that. She'd be like, yeah, but you know, you obviously went and did that. But it's kind of like, I couldn't deal with that. I'd have to say, let's stop bringing that up now, because I'm starting to get, because you're hurting my feelings now.
What I done?
I'm feeling guilty for my past.
Yeah.
But she chose to take you back, except that, are you taking me back or not? Because you take me with everything that happened.
You have to have a clean
clean
slate. I've had this before. Yeah. I've had this before. She's done this to me before. What does she do? She done something, yeah? And she's like, are you bringing up what I done? Are you going to keep on going on about it?
Ah, yeah.
Are you going to keep on going?
But you do that to me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you going to keep on going on about it?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
because I know what that means. We can both do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's her automatic go-to ace of spades.
Yeah.
To say...
You can't say shit to me.
Yeah, because you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that should be... it's like against the rules.
Yeah.
Because the game is going on and you're cheating. You picked up the ball and you've ran it into the net now.
Yeah, you can't...
Because you're winning then.
I'm always the underdog and everything.
Yeah, and then you're diminished. You're automatically diminished now.
But I do suffer with guilt, man. If there is anybody...
I would. You are less susceptible. Like, I couldn't cheat on Charlotte because...
No, you keep on going. You keep on saying cheating. You keep on going back there. It's like a time prize. You keep on going back.
No, but I couldn't like get with someone else because she's been so not like a reward. Like, this is what I'll do for you in return. It's like, obviously I'll say, but
while we're being honest, now I've got something to get off my chest.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, no, because it was weird. You know what? When you and Charlotte had like a little tiff at the beginning of the year, remember that?
Right.
Yeah. You came in and you was like, yeah, me and Charlotte aren't together anymore. And then you didn't say, I love Charlotte so much. You was like, I'm going to have to live with students. I can't live.
Yeah. I was worried about my financial situation. Who wouldn't? You've thrown me into the abyss. I was thinking I'm gonna have to be spending with Asian students.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, Pete didn't come in and be like, "Oh my god, my family's falling apart." He was like, "I'm gonna have to live with students." No,
you know how embarrassing that is.
I'm gonna have to live with Akbar.
No, I said I'm gonna have to live with students, and Owen's gonna have to come around and hang out with the students and be like, "My dad lives with students." I was like, I can't have that.
Yeah.
So obviously, I was worried.
Yeah, but why would you not worried about losing the love of your life?
Because it was her decision. If she wants to throw me away like that, then throw me away.
Really?
If a woman wants to throw me away willy-nilly...
One second. So if a woman left you wouldn't try and... Well, you did fight to get her back, so...
No, I sorted out what was going on. What was that one time again? Was that staying out late?
No, it was you just not being a nice person.
What?
You weren't being a nice person.
No, I was being nice.
No, you giving shit. You giving her shit.
Was that?
Yeah, that's what it was. You just come in. She's getting the worst side of you, basically.
Oh, because I was stressed from the pod?
Yeah,
well, come on. It's stressful trying to do a podcast, isn't it?
Mm.
It's not easy. We make it look easy, but it's not easy.
Yeah. You guys give it a try. We see you give it a try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut out.
Just cut out the words. We just referenced someone. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, go.
But yeah, no. So, no, I was worried. I'm not thinking about who I can get with new women now. I'm thinking about
you didn't think about new women at all.
No, I was thinking about my financial situation.
You went straight to your money.
No, because I was like, it's just a mess now because our plan is falling to pieces.
Mm.
Because I that actually annoyed me because I was thinking, oh, I've done everything up until now to try and make millions for you lot, and just when there's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, you're like, yeah, go on, get out of here, kid. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to experience living with 12 students in one room.
12.
What do they call it? Subletting. When they've sublet the shit out of it. They've sublet the shit out of the room. That sounds like a
dorm room.
Yeah.
What the fuck? A dormitory.
You know when they sublet it to like 1 million people in one room?
No, not one room.
Oh, I guarantee I'd be in a bedsit if I was single. I'd be living an embarrassing life.
Yeah, man.
No, I like my situation right now. I'm comfortable in my situation. But I wouldn't cheat because I can't cheat. I just can't do it.
I don't like how we keep on going back to this narrative of cheating. Because you keep on going back there. I know what happens. If this was a live audience, you'd be like, I just can't cheat. Everyone look at me. I know what happens. You'd be on the stage. You'd be thinking. You wouldn't be doing a purpose like this. I just couldn't cheat. And everyone would be like, they look at you and everyone like, and I'm like, yeah, I can't either. I can't either.
No, but come on, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, I just like, women. That is my weakness.
Yeah, it's like, but you're out.
What is your weakness?
Money and food.
Yeah, food is really big.
If like
food ain't, I don't give a fuck about food.
Like if so, but like I'm so far in with Charlotte that nothing would tempt me out of it. But I think if like I don't know, like some like if there was a chef, even if it was a man, probably, and he was like, Pete, you want to come live with me and I'll cook for you every night? I swear to God, I consider it.
Really?
Because I'd be like, oh, can I go home? No, you have to stay with me every night. I'd be like, oh.
What kind of meals are we talking about?
Yeah, is it steak every night?
You know when they take the little the silver thing off the top?
Yeah.
You know the thing I'm talking about?
Yeah, the little thing. Sometimes they put smoke in it and trap the smoke in there and then take it out and then food tastes smoky. But it's not actually that nice. I did try it. I got tempted by the what do you call it? The extravagance of the of the meal.
Have you seen those chefs that to chop up the thing and they throw the meat into the mouth?
Oh yeah,
that looks gay.
What is it? Is it men or men doing it?
No,
if you had a woman going like that.
No, it's a chef and he's chopping it up.
Yeah.
And the man goes, oh, and he's like, no,
it won't be weird if he would be like, pick him up and go.
No,
that's worse. Don't do that. Don't do that here. Oh.
No, but I think it's weird if you, like, man holding his mouth open and you flick meat into his mouth.
Yeah, there's something extremely
homoerotic
about it. But my phone fell between a man's legs, and I went to pick it up, and it felt like I was that felt a bit.
Yeah, but Pete, you sucked mayo off a man's finger before.
I didn't want to upset him. I didn't want to upset him. And he'd fingered a woman that night, and it was I could smell the fingers.
To be honest, like I said before, that is not the worst case scenario.
What?
Sucking mayo off a man's fingers is just unacceptable.
No, I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it, Luke. I didn't want to hurt his feelings, man.
Well, sucking mayo off his
You'd
finger.
suck it off my finger if it was there.
I wouldn't, Pete. I would not.
Would you not if there was a little bit of pain?
All right.
And I went
can I be honest?
Yeah.
You all right? You're not going to get mad at me.
What are you going to say?
No, you got to say, be honest.
Oh, go on.
Well, today you told me that you finger your foreskin.
No, you're going to scare the audience. You're going to scare the audience.
He said,
they're going to be like...
What? No, you said you put your...
No, shut up. No, you know what you're doing here. Yeah, you give it all that. No, don't do this.
Wind up.
No, Luke was a bit worried because I was like, I was tired that we were recording the podcast, and then Luke was like,
drink water.
Yeah, you seemed a bit lethargic.
Yeah.
He blamed it on masturbating. I was like, no, it can't be, because I always do that, so it can't be that.
Yeah.
So he's like, you need to drink water. So then I put my finger in to smell, to see if I could smell any, and it smelled a bit fishy.
Why does that?
Because you can tell, there's no water there.
A dehydration test.
Because I've got like, that smells a bit fishy, like, fishy.
That means you're dehydrated.
I think, yeah, when it goes a bit like, it's gone a bit, like your body's not getting enough water, so it turns to fish. I don't know. Have you never had that? Have you never had that? Have you never had that?
I can imagine. So imagine you go to tie up your shoelace, yeah? And you stand next to your friend. Hey, boy, you need to drink some water.
No, but have you never had that where a woman's go down on you, and Charlotte will be like, right, you need to go and wash that.
Charlotte's never said that to me.
No, but between me and her, she has.
Should you? Yeah.
Go and wash it. Go and wash it. And then it hurts because I have to put soap in the hole.
It's a toad in the hole. Soap in the hole.
Toad in the hole. Oh
No, I've never had that. But yeah, that's the reason why I wouldn't suck any mayo off your finger, Pete.
yeah, but it's on the left hand.
I'm gonna cheesy mayo, fishy
No,
mayo.
that's disgusting. You're disgusting, bro.
Let's do the dilemmas because we've got a few of them. Yeah.
Talk about dilemmas.
All right, this one's interesting. I know, and I haven't shown Pete yet, so you're gonna get Pete's first reaction on this because, hey, Luke and Pete, love the podcast so much. I'm on the top tier of Patreon, but haven't got my certificate yet. Just saying, laugh out loud.
Yeah.
I'm a man and I've been single for so long. I've tried all the apps and I've got no matches. I'm 35 and want to have a family one day. I've got a decent job. I'm in okay shape. Not great. I don't go to the gym, but I'm not fat. I'm renting, have money saved for deposit, so doing okay. Anyway, I met this beautiful woman way out of my league through work, but we hit it off and we've gone on 3 dates. She's perfect. I can't believe this is happening. Then last week, she tells me she's HIV positive and I don't know how I feel. I don't want to add to the stigma, but I am genuinely scared. I want to get past it, but don't know if I can. What would you boys do? Keep me anonymous, please.
But this is why she's single, probably. Sadly. Because who wants to? You got to weigh it up.
Do you know they took HIV off of the deadly list now, like off like
It being deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not deadly. But you have to take about 1 million pills a
No,
day.
not anymore. Not anymore. I think you take a single pill now.
What happens if you forget?
What?
What happens if you forget to take that pill?
And you can take. I think the pill makes it so you can't pass it on.
Does it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust no pill in that. Every time she's like, you don't need a condom. I took the pill earlier. I'd be like, I'm not playing that game.
No,
I'm not playing that game.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, I'm not playing that game.
I would be in control of the pill. Here's your pill for today.
Yeah, no. I'd be like, show me the tongue. No, move it back.
Underneath.
Stop. No.
Let me see.
No, finish the water.
You know.
Finish water. Swish it around.
Have you seen how they give a cat a pill? They taught me at the vet how to give a cat. No.
What? What do they do?
No. What you do with a cat? They told me is you put the pill in, hold the mouth, and then you spray water down the side of the mouth. Or the mouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it swallows the pill. Bless you.
That's kind of like, you'd probably have to do that with that.
Yeah.
You have to trust someone to do that, but then I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you can trust me. Do you think I'll try and give it to you? It's like, yeah, but I can't take that risk.
Yeah.
Because what if you're angry with me that day?
No, I don't think it works like that. You don't take your pill and then you both got HIV.
No, I mean, like,
You didn't take your pill. like you couldn't go on holiday or without me.
why can't you go on holiday?
No, without me, because you might forget. You might have a drunken night, forget to take your pill. You come back.
Oh, yeah, but can you catch it always?
What do you mean?
Like if it goes,
I think it's undetectable in your system now. The pill makes it undetectable, so you can't.
you can't
pass
tell
it.
if I do an AIDS test, I can't.
No. It's not so good. You go to AIDS.
Why?
That's a stigma.
What?
Stop. Don't go to AIDS.
What do you mean? It's HIV?
You can't use HIV. Yeah, HIV developed into AIDS. It's not AIDS. Don't talk AIDS. It's a stigmatism. Don't say AIDS. It's HIV.
Stigmatism.
Yeah.
That's the eye. That's what your eye's shaped like a football. Stigmatism.
No.
I've got stigmatism. That's where your eyeball's shaped, not round like a football.
Rugby ball.
Yeah, rugby ball.
Really?
That's stigmatism.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what is stigma? You have a stigma.
Stigma. Yeah, or there's a stigma. You've stigmatized it.
No.
You
Yeah.
don't stigmatize it.
Yeah. So don't say think about HIV. Yeah. It's,
But it develops to that.
Yeah. But I think that the pill stops it from developing because AIDS is deadly.
AIDS is.
Yeah.
But HIV.
No. HIV develops. So you keep, if you take the pill, you keep the HIV.
How's he found out now she's got HIV?
She told him on a date. The third date.
On the third date?
Mm.
You should have told me that on day one.
Why?
Don't let me get to know you.
Yeah, but that's what they do.
Yeah, but don't let me get to... Oh, yeah, because to be honest, if you told me that on the first date, I would have been out the door.
Yeah.
By date 3, I'm like, oh, but I really like her. Shall I just get HIV?
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
But then I'd be worried. But she's not going to cheat on you, is she? She can't, really.
Why?
Well, she's going to have to tell everyone she's got HIV.
No, you don't have to tell people.
You can't just go and cheat and not tell someone.
You could.
That'd be the first thing I go. I would like, who'd you cheat with? John. I'd go and find John. John, yeah? Yeah, she's got HIV, mate. So go and get yourself checked out now.
Yeah, but I wore protection anyway.
Huh?
I wore protection.
That would annoy me as well. I was like, he didn't even catch it. Well, yeah, but that would annoy me because I'd be like, why have I caught it?
You haven't.
I wouldn't trust a pill. I wouldn't trust a pill, mate.
Wouldn't you?
No.
So you wouldn't take the male birth pill?
No, never in a million years because I know
Wouldn't
what will happen. There's a side effect. His cock shriveled up. Like, I know it's going to happen. Oh, his balls have disintegrated.
That was the people who had the female birth control. That happened, and they came out with the little.
Charlotte's got that? What? Is that the thing that you inject in the arm? What? Charlotte?
No, the children came out with the small arms.
Oh, from the birth control in the arm?
Hold on,
Hold on a second, because Charlotte had that.
1 second.
No,
What was it called?
Explain what you
One
mean.
second. What was it called? I'm trying to think of the thingy. 1 second.
Birth control in the arm. Don't tell me that, man.
Thalidomide, or whatever it's called. Thalidomide.
Thelma died.
Yeah, it was a drug thingy they had. Yeah, so
Why does everyone get offended when you say AIDS, though?
because it's scary and
Yeah,
people
but I
stigmatize
get
it.
used to it. You got HIV. It develops to that if you don't take that pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it gets to that. So it could be that.
Yeah, but it's a stigma, man.
What's a stigma?
Like it makes people look upon you unfavorably.
I'd look upon someone with HIV unfavorably.
No,
I would, though. I'm going to be like, I'm scared now. I would be actually scared.
It is scary.
And I'd be I'm caring for them. I'd be like sad for them as well, but it's like, come on, man.
I heard somebody told me they know quite a few people who throughout their lifetime who had it.
Yeah.
HIV, yeah, and they all got it from their partner cheating.
They what?
They all got it from their partner cheating.
So their partner chose someone with HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, that just goes to show the type of person you're going out and cheating with. But how did the HIV person not know? They probably find it hard to find a relationship themselves, so they have to use someone that's in a relationship. So,
What do you mean? Pete, you always come up with these narratives.
because why is it always someone that's cheated gets with someone with HIV? Because someone with HIV...
No. Maybe because that person's promiscuous and they're sleeping around a lot.
So they caught it by doing that.
Yeah.
But learn your bloody lesson then. Look what you've got yourself into.
Yeah, they may have learned the lesson, but they can't get rid of it.
Yeah, but you see, and they don't tell you. They don't tell you I've got HIV.
No.
I tell you what, it could be one of them things where if you get it super excited and we're like getting down to it, it's like, wait, no, I've got HIV. I don't care. I can imagine me doing something like that stupidly.
I saw it on a documentary in India.
What?
There was
Indians?
No. There was a prostitute, an Asian prostitute,
Yeah.
Indian prostitute, and she was like, she tells her clients that she has HIV and they don't care. They're like, I don't care.
Yeah, because they get excited.
I've never got that excited over sex. I have never got
What
that
if
excited
someone
over sex.
said, hey,
I could be in the throes of passion, and then you're like, I've got HIV. I'm like, what the fuck?
well, no, it's like, oh, I've got HIV. I'm like, can you catch it from kissing?
Oh, well, yeah.
Can you catch it from kissing?
If you got like ulcers or something like that, or sores.
Yeah, but you can't inspect someone's mouth before kissing them.
What?
You can't inspect someone's mouth.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I look for a.
Or do you get the little mirror out?
No, I remember there was a girl. I went around her house and we was chilling and stuff, and she had like a cold sore. She was drinking, and then she tried to kiss me. I was like, "Yeah, what are you doing?"
Yeah, no,
What you doing?
no.
Back up.
I would have taken the kiss
No way.
because they didn't come often for me.
No. I'm being honest. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then she, like kind of like the mood went away, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't mind. Okay, I'm going up my way. You can't get rid of that."
Yeah, but you don't think about it in the time. Sometimes you get overexcited.
No, I don't. I've never been that excited about sex. Never been that excited about sex. Never.
But I probably would still do it if the person was there. But I'd use 3 condoms maybe.
HIV.
Yeah, possibly.
And
I'd put it all the way over the balls. Like if I'd climb into one myself.
Hey, you put sellotape on your shoulders and put it underneath. Hold it. No, me. Do you remember those little clamps you used to get in science class?
What?
For electric, there's little clamp things you get.
What?
Little clamp.
Oh yeah.
No, I couldn't. I'm telling you, I couldn't. There wouldn't be no point in having the sex. I'd be
Why?
so nervous. I'd be checking the condom every minute.
Oh my god. Could you imagine like it broke? Oh, that'd be worse.
Yes, I'm saying I'm very much. I think about things like that when I'm having sex with a woman. Yeah, I think about that. Like sometimes I've come in and the condom, I can't feel the condom goes further down. I'm feeling for the condom. Like, oh, don't let a drop go inside. Don't let a drop go inside. Do you know what I mean? You don't know nothing about the condom flake. You don't know nothing about. Like, I want the condom all the way.
Sometimes I pull, like, if I'm using a condom and I'm going at it, and then I pull out, the condom stays in there.
Yeah, that's happened. But I don't like
but
that.
I'm like, technically, it didn't touch on the way out.
No.
Science wouldn't let it because it wouldn't be in there, would it?
Yeah, but I'm scared. I may come out, pull out, and put it, and then go in, or like, and I'm like, it's come off while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm scared about all those things, man. I'm very, very, very cautious. I'm very cautious.
Oh, you're scared of going in and out, but you come out too far, it stays in there, and then you go back in, and you have to push the condom down, and you go in. Yeah, that is
You're like, this feels good for some reason.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it feels good.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of all that. I'm scared of all of that, man.
Yeah,
Scared.
but you got to be cautious. Sex, you got to be cautious. You've got to be cautious. I don't understand how someone could look at me being like, why is he being so cautious with someone with HIV? I would be cautious.
Do you know what? I've tested women before as well.
Well, injection wise,
No.
taking their blood.
No.
What do you mean? Oh
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've tested women, yeah. Like when I've met them, I've gone to sleep with them.
Yeah.
And I go, you can let me go in without nothing on?
Oh yeah, you asked him. Yeah.
No. I don't. I just be like, I see like.
Oh, you think in your head?
Yeah, you can let me go, and they don't say no. I'm like, nah, man, putting something on. You don't know me.
I don't know if I do that. I don't think I do.
I'm like, you don't know me, man. Yeah, it's a thingy.
But
like, okay, and this is another thing I'm gonna say as well. Yeah, this is something I thought about as well. You can be with a woman and not have any intentions to. Like, okay, a woman is a guardian of sex, yeah? And a man is the guardian of commitment. And by a guardian, I mean...
And power and money as well.
No, not in your relationship.
Not, I'm the bare minimum.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but a man goes for sex, he wants sex. The woman's the guardian. No, you're not getting in here, there's no sex for you, or maybe I'll let you in for sex. Then after that, the woman wants commitment, and the man's like, no, I'm not committing here. Oh, you can have sex with a woman and have no intention of commitment, yeah? But sometimes you're kind of wasting that time. Do you know what I mean? And it's like I heard this woman suing her husband for wasting her time.
Yeah, I get that though.
What do you mean?
Men do waste women's time.
Yeah. A 26-year-old woman sues ex-husband for wasting her youth. She met him at 20, married him at 21, and believed every promise he made about love, kids, and building a future together. Now at 26, after 6 years and a failed marriage, she's suing him for wasting her youth. The case reported by whoever the name is has sparked debate. Can you really sue someone for wasting your time in a relationship?
I think women do get their time wasted by men. I think that's one thing men do. They waste women's time massively. Because you get these boys who think they're men, these boys, and they're in their 20s and they go to their late 20s, but they're still a boy. And the woman's matured. She's ready to settle down, have a family, but they're still waiting for this boy to grow up. So the boy's wasting her time. Then they're like, no, I've got plenty of time. I don't want to settle down now. Now you've wasted that woman's time for the last 5 years of her 20s. Yeah. You've wasted her time. So that is wasting time. So man up and be a man about it.
But what if he doesn't want to commit?
Well, then stop staying in a relationship and wasting someone's time. You dumbass. Move on with your boring life. With your boy life. Because that's happening. That's happened in my family where people have wasted my sister's time. It's like, stop wasting their time, mate. Get on with your life.
Yeah, but it's two adults. She can leave.
Yeah, I know. But it's just a bit like it's your time wasting. Your time wasting. And they're susceptible to it as well. Women are susceptible to it. No, it's like, come on. Let's get real now.
Yeah, that's
when you're on the outside, you can see it happening. When you're on the inside of it, you're like, no, plenty of time. But there's not plenty of time.
And do you know
for women.
Do you know you can have kids with HIV now?
Would the kids have it though?
No.
How does that work then? Because you're creating blood work.
I don't know, but you can have kids. I think you can have kids with HIV when the kids don't have HIV.
All of them don't get it.
Who's all of them?
Like every single kid you'd have wouldn't get it.
No, I think you can have kids now with HIV. You can still be a mum and have HIV, and the kid don't have HIV.
Yeah, but if I had HIV and I had a kid, and he's like, "Come here, daddy, give me a big hey, not so aggressive. Don't break the skin. Come on, be careful, be careful." You know what I mean? Because kids are like
falls over. Oh,
yeah. Don't come anywhere near me.
Does not make a molehill into a mountain. Yeah. Okay, like that's what you mean.
But like people would get funny about that, but I would be overly cautious, and that's my experience. Yeah. So if I have it, stop judging, because I'm talking about me having it. Yeah. That's how cautious I'd be if I had it, because I know how these lot get on. Oh, it's so, what is the word they always use? What is the word? What is the word?
Ignorant.
Ignorant. Shut up. No, it's not ignorant. It's very ignorant.
It's what?
Ignorant. It's not ignorant. It's ignorant. Yeah. Because I'm not ignoring it. I'm ignoring it.
Ignorant.
It's the opposite of it, because I'm being aware. I'm trying to be aware and keep everyone safe and happy. I'd say, mate, it's up to you. It's your life. It's her life. If you want to risk it for a biscuit. If you want to, it's a risk, because it is a risk. It is a risk. What it is?
You're lonely. They've got the drugs now, so it's basically you can live a normal life.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. Would you want to live your life on a tight schedule?
What's the tight schedule?
9 a.m. Take your pill. I've slept in. I forgot once. Great. Now I've got AIDS. Come on.
I'm like that with the birth control pill.
Well, you see that you have to rely on her to use a bit of common sense and not miss it. But there always seem to be like, oh, I don't know where time got with me. Oh, it was Monday on the pill and now it's Thursday. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. So it's like you got to trust someone else. But when it's the onus is on you,
yeah.
Then you got to be on it. I wouldn't trust myself to take a pill every day. Oh, crap, it's Thursday. I should have taken these every day since Monday. Sorry. And you tell them.
You can't apologize for that.
You have to rely on someone. If it was a case of we both take the pill
every day. What about herpes?
I'd take that. I'd take that on the chin. I'd get herpes.
Would you
Yeah,
really?
I couldn't give a shit, yeah.
Would you really?
I'd probably take it, yeah.
Would you?
Not as bad as potentially dying.
No, but you're not dying anymore.
You keep saying that. I have to take the pill every day.
Yeah.
So you're going to remind me? Set an alarm. No, I can't do that. I forget to move my car to get a ticket between 12 and 2. I forget to move my car. My road has some fucking, what do you call it?
Parking restrictions.
Parking restrictions from 12 till 2. I leave my car out there every day. I'm like, shit. And that's getting money, fine. That's worse than I think.
Then HIV.
Possibly. Because it's money coming out of my pocket.
Are you being serious right now?
They're both bad. For the instant, the money is bad. But HIV is like, you have to live with that forever. That mistake. So I don't want to have to trust someone else to
Yeah.
take a pill.
I would. Do you know what?
I know you think she's great looking.
No. I do understand. Like, I don't get it, but I do understand people get lonely.
I understand that, but then you can just be friends with her. You don't have to sleep with her.
No, but he wants a relationship.
Well, have a platonic.
No, he doesn't want to have a platonic. He wants a relationship.
All right. Well, then no touching.
What?
No touching.
What do you think this is? Demolition Man.
What's Demolition Man?
Remember when they had new ways of having sex and they put the helmets on?
Oh yeah. Or we plug into each other. I just think it's too. If you're willing to risk it, then go on ahead.
Stop saying risk it.
What is it then? Because it is a risk. So why are we willy-nilly talking around the subject?
All right, I'd say I'd say listen.
No, I'm not. Look,
If you're scared,
I'm different. You're listening to me. I'm different. I'm scared.
I am scared of it as well.
I'm not scared of someone who's got it. I'll happily talk to you, shake your hand. I will do all that. I'll give you a hug. But when it's like, okay,
see, you do, and I know myself. I would do it. I'd go over the top with it to show
that I care,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and I'd make a mistake and be like, "Oh, now you've got it," and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know. I was just trying to show him that I didn't care." Him, you know what I mean? Like getting a hug. Look, you're asking me a question.
I done that to a trans woman. I went over the top. I was like,
Oh,
trying to make them feel comfortable, and I gave them a hug and stuff like that. And you come to kind of see like, you were doing this to other comedians. And I was like,
you see, you've fallen into the trap of doing something to please them.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make them feel comfortable.
Make them feel comfortable. But that's what I do. But that's why I'm saying it's personally how you feel. How do you feel? Because we're not all Princess Diana. You know, we're not all like completely carefree about it. Some people have a fear. Have a fear. Oh, what will happen?
Yeah,
I'm a hypochondriac.
I'm not trying to say succumb to your fears. If you can get over it, if you can live a normal life, I'd go for it. If I'd be able to do it, I don't think I could.
But the fact that he's coming to us and asking, "Oh, do you reckon I should do this?" You're obviously concerned. So let's not pretend around here that nobody's concerned. And anyone can say what they want in the comments. You're concerned. Because you'll be concerned.
You wouldn't want to stigmatize anybody and make anybody feel bad about it.
Look, I'd feel bad if I had it. I'd feel like, oh no, it's hard. I've got it. Obviously, I'm going to understand people being like, oh God, you've got it. I'll be like, yeah, I've got it. You got it? No, you don't have it. You want to sleep with me? No, thanks. Okay, I get it.
Would you tell people before, like if you use condoms and stuff, would you still tell people?
No, because they wouldn't sleep with me probably. So I probably wouldn't. But I'm not in that position, and I think it's illegal not to. So you're not going to get me on a technicality.
I can imagine you. Yeah. No, if you're using a condom, I don't think you have to say anything.
You'd have to say something.
If you use a condom.
What if it splits?
No, that's I can imagine you sleeping with him and you don't told him, and it splits. You're like, oh my God, oh my, and they're like, what's wrong? I'll take the birth. They're like, no.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, no, I wouldn't know because I'd feel like guilty.
You can also take something straight after sex to help prevent it. You know.
I know you keep saying all these little methods and little potions and stuff. Look, it's already a risk. It's a risk. It's risky business. Getting down to it when you've got it. I wouldn't want to put it on someone. I also would be very cautious about someone. But if you want to do it, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can do it or you can't do it. What would you do?
I myself,
personally,
I don't think I could put myself in that situation. I would be too nervous. I know I would overreact.
And you'd be too careful you'd be like, I'm going to slowly insert.
Yeah, the sex wouldn't be good.
It wouldn't be good because you wouldn't want to.
I'll be checking the condom. I'll be holding it like this. I'd be holding it.
Don't hold it. You're causing friction.
No. I'm holding it too close to me.
Why are you holding? You're pulling it tighter, so it's going to rip.
And I'm using a lot of lube and stuff like that. She'd be like, you want to do anal?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
All right, let's go with something a bit more lighthearted. Subject is smelly colleague. Yo, guys, wanted to say, keep up the good work. You're smashing it and loved seeing the podcast grow. Anyway, my dilemma is smell related. At work, there's a really nice guy. I get on well with him and we always chat about general life stuff, etc. when I see him. The only problem is he always has a very strong odor and everyone else notices too. And some people have complained. It's so strong that you can tell when he's been in a room before you when you walk in.
Oh,
it's got to the point where some people want it bringing to his attention.
Yeah, you have
to. And as I'm one of the managers, that responsibility falls to me. But I don't see how you can address this without coming across as rude. He is also from India, and I wouldn't want him to think he's been singled out because of his race, etc. He really is a nice person, and the last thing I'd want is his feelings hurt. Please help. P.S. I went to the first live show and it was so good. Will definitely be coming to future shows. From Big Shoulders Pete might remember that.
Oh yeah, big shoulders cunt. Yeah.
Remain anonymous. No,
I like
From
this
Will.
guy. I like from Remain Anonymous.
no. It's remain anonymous. No, Will. His name's Will.
Right, Will. Big Willie. Big Will. Your shoulders, I remember his shoulders, they were quite broad. You seem like a nice guy. I'd be friends with you. You clearly have the intention that you don't want to upset this Indian chap. Because he is Indian. And he does smell of BO. Let's be honest, that's a cliche. That is a cliche. It is a very common theme.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's ethnic people. People.
I am.
What?
I have bad BO.
Do you?
You have bad BO.
Do what? Have you smelled my BO before?
When you've BO'd up a place, like when you've not used deodorant,
We went to Spotify today, and when you just thing under your arm, I could smell you.
you could smell me.
Yeah.
When I did what?
You used the hairdryer onto your arms.
Oh, but it's blowing the smells.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not doing that, is it? He's filling the room with them smells. Walking
Yeah,
into it.
I don't. Okay, this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, this is a thing I don't like. I see people do. They use discrimination as an excuse for their like. Sometimes
Reason not to say something.
no, they sometimes they're like, oh, this person's racist. I'm like, no, they just don't.
No, they just think you stink.
yeah, that you stink. You
You
smell.
stink, man.
You
And it's
smell.
probably from the curry you're eating because it does come from the food. The smell comes from the food. That's Nigerians get it as well because they eat jollof rice and goat guts and cow.
That's not what you're talking about though. We're talking about body odor.
Yeah, but it's the food that you're eating creates the smell.
No. Some people, I've smelled white people who've got body odor. They stink.
They probably eat a lot of ethnic food.
No. Are you mad? Do you think only ethnic people have body odor?
What is body odor? It's the smell.
It's bacteria under your arms, you stupid. What's in your foreskin when you smell it?
It's not bacteria.
What do you think the fish smell is?
Hold on. Yeah, Luke, it's a one-off.
No, it wasn't a one.
It is a one-off. That's what I'm saying to you. Stop exposing me like I'm some fishy dick.
But my point is this: what? Like, it's not ethnic problem.
No, I'm not saying. And he seems like a nice guy. Will's like, look, I chat to him.
No,
It's
no,
cool.
no,
Will, what you got to do is you got to become more friends with this guy. Invite him out for a beer.
No, you don't. That's terrible advice. Just tell the man, listen, bro. Your arm, you smell.
You're giving him an excuse to have a go if you're a manager. He can be like, listen, my managers persecute me because I'm Asian. My pits smell a bow, understandably, but he shouldn't have said it to me.
It's nothing to do with your race. If he's your mate and you have a chat about life, you're about to tell him,
But
you smell.
Will thinks it because it's typical. Oh, cliche, Indian with the BO. That's why Will's like, I don't want to be that cliche guy that's like, mate, obviously we get it. Indian. He wants to be like, mate, everyone, come on in, gather in, everyone. It's better doing that than I used to think that it would be. I've had this in the office with an Asian woman. She was my mate, and I said, "Come on, guys, this is ridiculous." From such a small woman, it was a potent smell as well.
Really?
Yeah, really bad. And I was like, "Guys, come on, everyone, have a spray, pass it around the table. Nobody pointing fingers."
Yeah, but spray doesn't do anything. It just covers up. It doesn't cover up the smell.
Well, what do you want me to do? Tell her to go and have a shower?
Yes.
No, because I have a shower, and immediately after, I smell more of Bo than when I didn't have a shower. So it's not always
I
the
shave
shower.
my armpits.
That doesn't do anything.
It fucking well
It
does.
wakes it up. The
No, it
follicles
doesn't.
wake it
No,
up.
you shave the armpit.
And then the follicle opens and lets every smell out.
No, it doesn't. Not mine. Not mine.
Only
I tell you,
one of mine smells of BO. I think it's because I'm half Asian.
Pete, why? I smell Irish people who stink.
Look, if you smell that armpit and then you smell that one.
If you don't, have you told me Charlotte smelled before?
We don't need to bring that up again. Why are you bringing that up?
But you kind of like white people don't smell.
No, white people do, but would you agree it's a cliche
What?
that Indians and Nigerians have BO?
I think everybody has BO.
No, we have it worse.
No, I don't think we have it worse. I've smelled white people. I've smelled white people.
I have smelled white people, but white people smell of shit more than anything. I've smelled white people that stink. They smell of shit. So you're not wiping your ass properly, Mr. One White Wonder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've sat next to a guy that smells of shit in an office, and he looked like
I've got on the train and I've smelled white people. I've smelled black. I think everybody, if you don't wash, you don't wash regularly, you don't clean the bacteria out, you smell. I don't think anything to do with your race. I like what you're talking about, the smoots, the smells, and the fuck. I mean, we sound like Lucas and Pat right now.
No, this is all harmless. We talk openly and honestly and friendly. It's no one. We're not trying to offend anyone. I just want the guy to be told in the nicest possible way. You have to tell him as a friend. If you start one-siding it or bringing managerial techniques into it, he's gonna suss out your bull. You're not gonna bring your managerial techniques around BO.
It wouldn't bother me. If someone come up to me, I'll be embarrassed.
No, you're different to everyone. Stop acting like you're the same as these people, because I guarantee you're not, mate. You said yourself at the age of 2 that you looked at your dad when he said that. Get with the woman.
I went to. I was about 9.
Yeah, you were 9 years old, and his dad said,
he said to me, "Get married so you can have your wife can help you get a mortgage." And I looked at him like, "You scumbag!"
Like that's what I mean. That's the point I'm making. You're different to everyone else. Because I would have looked and thought, "That's okay. Yeah, I'll do that, Dad." But you're different, right?
I don't know why I thought like that.
Yeah, but it's weird, and you are weird. You are different to everyone else. So stop acting like he's going to respond the same way you would in that situation. Because I guarantee that Indian guy's going to think, "Oh,
okay." Let me ask you this: what goes through your head? Yeah. If someone called you into the office, and they go to you, "Pete, I can smell you." No, let me finish, Pete.
Well, I'm already angry because you called me into an office to do this, right? Because you should have made it friendly and taken me to the pub. Go on. I'm already angry. You made it official.
1 second.
Yeah. Have you contacted HR about this?
1 second. You're angry because I'm telling you, you're not.
You've brought me into.
Okay, stop. We start again. Pete, can I have a conversation with you in the office? In my office?
I'm already thinking, what have I done wrong? Yeah, I'm already on the back foot. Now it's already dominating. You're dominating the conversation because you're in command.
All right, can I have a talk with you in the office?
Yes, let's go. Is it the BO? I know it is. Go on. Yeah, it is the BO. I know it is. I can smell it. Even when I leave the room and come back in, I still smell it.
No, you're taking the piss then. So you know it. You know it. You knew what you was doing to the rest of us.
No, but yeah.
How often are you showering?
Huh?
How often are you showering?
When I have a shower, it smells instantly, man.
Once.
That's just the way my body works. And you shouldn't have made this so official.
How often are you showering?
Once a day, twice a day.
Pete, you can't be smelling like that if you're showering twice a day.
No, I do. I smell instantly. I sweat instantly and the smell comes out. So you shouldn't have brought me into the office to tell me that. I'm mildly upset, and I am going to go to HR about this because you've made an issue of it now. You could have taken me to the pub, bought me my first pint. Pete, no one's taking me out here.
I think that's insulting. I have to take you for a drink to say, "Can you wash?"
No, but then you can be like, "Listen, yo, bro, come on, have a pint. Let's have a pint. Cheers."
I find that even worse.
Right, right, we're in the pub.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, man?
I'll have Guinness.
Guinness, yeah. Do you want a shot as well? This information I'm going to give you is going to be heavy.
Trying to get me drunk.
No, come on, let's
all right,
open up a bit. Here, there you go, man.
Thank you.
Cheers. Hey, from one brother to another. I may be your manager, but we're family here.
Oh, thank you.
What deodorant do you use?
What's deodorant?
Oh, mate, you know what? What deodorant do you use?
I don't use deodorant. I like the natural stuff.
Oh, is that why? Because
I put salt under my arms.
Yeah. I used to do that.
The Salt Rock.
I know it's Salt Rock, but you know what the problem is? Like, you can't smell it. Like, you can't smell your own thing. So
no. I've got no one smells me at my house.
No, trust me.
What?
Trust me.
No. You can't smell me.
No. I'm not saying. No, listen to me. You use salt, right?
Yeah, Salt Rock.
Salt Rock.
Yeah.
Is that Indian brand? Is it?
No. You rub it under your arm. It's natural.
Use actual salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That it doesn't work. I can guarantee you. No, but drink the Guinness. Drink the Guinness now. Get it down.
Yeah, bro. No.
Yeah, no, get the.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
We'll drink. Another one. Quickly. Okay. Another one, quickly.
But the way I'm drinking, I'm not even going to remember what you told me.
It's fine. It's 2 pints. You're absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yes, you are Asian, but you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Have another one.
Yeah.
Pint. Do you know what? I like this, our friendship. I like our friendship.
I like it too.
You're a good man.
Can I get a raise?
Do you know what? You might just be onto something, but we got to talk about what you're spending it on now.
What do you mean? I'm really on a tight budget at the moment. I'm sending back money home for my family. I'm really on a tight budget.
You're guilt tripping me back.
No. I'm just saying. I basically got no money.
Yeah, I know this is what he's doing. So you're saving money on deodorant. I'll tell you what.
What'd you say?
Buy you.
I'm saving money on what?
On deodorant.
No, I use
Salt. I get
it.
it. I get salt. It doesn't work.
You're getting angry.
Yeah, because mate, bro, listen to what I'm saying then. Let's start over. Sometimes when, I get carried away and like I sometimes forget to use deodorant. Does that happen to you as well?
No, I use my Salt Rock every day.
How do I say it? Salt Rock doesn't work.
No, it does.
No, people
It's
smell.
scientifically proven. Salt Rock works.
Okay, use that, but then use some sort of smell that gives a fragrance.
No, I don't want to use it. Those things are bad for your skin.
I'll get you a roll on. How
No,
about
those are
that?
bad. The chemicals seep into your skin.
Well, then you're going to need to change your t-shirt every day because
I do.
there's a
I
smell
do.
coming. Man.
I do change my t-shirt every
no,
day.
but it's kind of like there's a bit of a BO smell. Like, but I'm telling you as a friend though, there's a bit of a smell.
Have you taken me out to just tell me that?
I actually want to get to know you. I really enjoy hanging about with you, and I'm trying to like, come on, man. But can you do the same to me if you can smell me?
Sorry, I would never do that. I find that rude. I find that rude.
No, it's not rude.
No, it is rude. You just, I would never come up to you and say you smell.
I didn't
That's
say
disrespectful.
I didn't say you smell.
So I don't smell.
You don't smell.
Thank you. Okay, there's no this one's on me. This is on me.
I'd rather you save the money and spend it on something else.
What?
Links, or I don't know. Dove.
Are you saying I smell?
I'm not saying you smell. I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
need to. My deodorant. Leave my thing to how I want it. If I don't smell, everything's
dude,
fine.
it's hard to come into the office.
Why is it hard?
Because the smell is a bit.
Do I smell or don't I?
What do you want? What do you want? What are you doing here? Because
What do you mean?
no, you're being aggressive.
No, I'm not.
I'm
being
trying to
aggressive.
help you.
I'm asking you a question. Do I
I'm
smell?
trying to help
No,
you.
do I? You just said I don't smell. Now you're saying I smell.
It smells some days, and then some days. But when it smells, it's potent. It stings my nostrils, man. You have to be fair now. Come on, we're in an office with other people. Like, come on. I'm trying to be your friend, please.
Here's one I bought earlier.
yeah, but like, oh, come on. And I think like,
I couldn't. Do you know that's my problem? Yeah, I can't do the pandering and the dancing around people. I can't.
I get what Will's saying. It does come across as racist.
It gives me. I don't care. What
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But it does.
Like, if you stink,
it's the cliche. Indian with BO. Yes, I get it. It's the cliche.
yeah. But if you someone should be able to take feedback and be like, listen,
Luke, not everyone can handle feedback like you, man.
what do you mean? Like if someone smells and you're saying, listen, buddy, you smell.
You can't say that in a nice way. It's an offensive thing.
Okay, let me ask you this: would you rather the truth that helps you to be fresh, or the lie that continues you to walk around stinking? What would you prefer?
I'd rather a mate came up to me and
No,
said,
I'm asking you. I never gave you that option. I said, what would you rather out of those two options?
I just feel if you take me into an office and tell me it's too formal.
So what would you? So you'd rather going around smelling people holding their nose, and you'd rather that and not be told.
No, or maybe you need to drop it in slightly. Like making a big deal of it is awkward in any situation.
Do you know what? This is making me angry.
Why?
It's making me angry because I'm like, there's people out there, you can't be honest with them and just say, listen, you smell.
No, but you don't say it like that. You need to go, oh, dude, have you
No,
used deodorant?
like, this is pantomime. This is literally pantomime. Like, I have to do an act out. Like, oh, he's behind you.
No,
It's ridiculous.
No,
I can just tell
but
I
what do
can
you
tell
wanna
somebody.
Say how you'd say it.
I'll take you to one side privately.
Yeah, exactly. You've already made it formal. Why have you taken me to one side, away from people?
Because I don't want to embarrass you in front of other people.
But how are you going to say it in front of other people?
I think any way you say it in front of other people, it's bad. It's going to be bad.
You know what this proves? It proves that you're not really friends when you can't say it. Because if you were friends, you'd be like, Pete, Jesus, you're BO, man.
Yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, sort it out, bruv.
Exactly.
But he can't say it to him because he's going to go off crying probably.
Yeah, I think it's one of the, like, it's terrible, man. Like, I should be able to say to somebody, you unfortunately, your body odor is quite pungent.
That word as well. Don't use P words. Strong start to the word pungent. No, there's a smell. Sometimes there's a smell.
Strong smell
Strong smell.
coming from you.
Harmless. Strong smell, maybe.
No, I'm not maybeing. Maybeing's like.
All right, probably you.
No,
you not use deodorant today.
I'm not using maybe or probablys. Clearly,
Clearly, yeah. It's too sharp on the ear.
Clearly, you haven't used deodorant today, or to be honest with you, all week.
Yeah. All right. But now, you see, why did you add that second bit on? The first bit would have been fine, and then you're like, oh,
all week. Yeah.
Because I've noticed this all week.
Yeah, but he doesn't clearly. He can smell it on himself.
No, some people I just think are just selfish.
I guarantee if you tell him, he'll probably be fine with it. But then take him out for maybe do that. Maybe tell him, say, look, bit strong BO in private. Say, look, bit of a smell. Like you don't mind using deodorant, like because come on, we all have to work here. Fancy going out for a beer after as well?
No. Let's go out for a bit tomorrow. Once you've had your shower.
Yeah, and I'll smell you then and see if you've done it.
Yeah. You see if you've taken on
My advice,
feedback.
yeah.
And then we go out for a drink. See,
But then when you go out for a drink and the smell's still there, be like, we talked about the deodorant, didn't we? Did you try it today?
No.
Yeah, but try it, please, because the office does. That's when you raise the levels. That's when you escalate it. No, you stink now.
No, I see. No.
Yeah, no, but you're starting to ignore my pleas.
No,
because I'm pleading.
That's HR. That's HR.
No, it's HR.
I've never been in an office.
I tell you what, if he walked into HR, they'd be like, "Yeah, we get what you're talking about," but you can't say that. But they'd understand.
Oh, there's a comedian. He said a joke like that about how his teacher's breath used to smell so bad. What was the joke? She used to I can't remember what the joke was, but something about she used to have a wet block of cheese on her desk.
Oh, gee, what? Why? Why was it wet?
That's how bad the breath smelled. And she always used to say string out her words. Hey, you.
Oh, breathy.
Yeah. And then he was
halitosis.
And then he was like, he was like, get the fuck out of my face. I'll tell your mother. And he was like, yeah, write her a letter. Lick the envelope. She'll understand.
Who says that?
Damon Wayans. Do you know what? I think Damon Wayans would have been one of the all-time greats if he carried on doing comedy, man. If he didn't stop doing stand-up.
Yeah, but comedy is just, I tell you this all the time, it's just like, you do other things as well as comedy. You don't just do comedy.
No, some people just do comedy.
I know. But
I think he would have been I think he would have been he's not now, because obviously he lost his thingy, but I think he would have been an all-time great. But all right.
These are 10 subjects we're addressing here.
Yeah.
But you got to be willing to try.
But guys, please do us a favor. Hit the follow button, okay? Hit that follow button on Spotify.
Hit the follow button.
If you don't know, you can watch these videos on Spotify, okay?
Yep.
Yeah,
you can watch them on Spotify. You can watch them on other apps, but use Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify. Please hit the follow button, subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube.
Leave us a comment and leave us a review as well if you can.
Yeah, and
sign up to our Patreon.
Yeah, please, if you can do that, and you'll be so much helpful to us.
Link in the description.
All right, but we'll catch you up next time, and we love you all. This has been Luke and Pete.
Talking shit.
Take care, guys.
See you later, guys. Bye.